What up?
Hey, what's up? That's right, it's your boy Ed and
Acre.
that's right, my main man. So let's take a look at today. What are we talking about today, man?
Yo, so just an interesting thing that popped up, and we hope that it would be of some value to you guys. We're getting a new washing machine.
Yay, new stuff.
Yeah, and
Check out Tech Fluid for more product reviews.
hell yeah. This one we're getting is like a front loader Samsung, and the thing about this front loader is I don't think many people know just how much water you save by switching an old washing machine to a new one.
It's damn dramatic.
So like if your washing machine is like a top loader, one of those old school ones, and it has like an agitator in the middle, that's like kind of like the column that's in the middle of the drum, those things potentially can use up to 40 gallons of water every wash. 40 gallons is like, you know, those big blue bottles that people put on the top of their water dispensers? Yeah. That's, how many is that? 8 of those? That's 8 of those. Every time you're washing laundry, right? So you better make sure like every time you wash laundry that drum is full, right? Whereas a front loader, what is that? How much does it use on average?
According to my notes over here, front loader is what? 13 gallons. What?
13 gallons. Yeah. So it's almost a quarter of...
Yeah, it's like about, I did 40 minus 13, 27 grand. 27 gallons, yeah.
Absolutely. So to us, I mean, that's a big reduction in our impact on on our public infrastructure as well as the environment.
Also, in this area, water is really expensive, and in California, water is super expensive too. If water is a big cost for you, you know, not only is it more water efficient, but it's also more electric efficient too, right?
Exactly. You gotta kind of see your wash and dry as a system. So if you're using a top loader, they don't spin as fast, so they're not able to really wring out all that moisture from your clothes, which means your dry gotta work harder. And if you're using natural gas, that's more gas you gotta pay. Well, if you're using an electric one, that's more electricity you gotta pay.
Yeah.
So for us, you know, we're upgrading our washer, and you know, personally for me, I would have really loved to get one of these combo washer dryer units that use like a condenser to dry. They're really amazing.
Okay.
And
what's a condenser?
So
this guy's an engineer. He knows all this technical.
So I mean,
what's that?
It's like
can it condense my clothes? I don't know, man. What's this stuff, man?
It is the thing that kind of runs like a refrigerator or an air conditioner. It's like a different way to dry clothes other than like heating it up.
Does it like concentrate the electricity or somehow like make it like store it somehow?
I think it uses like a heat pump, and it I mean it takes like double the amount of time to dry your clothes with the machine, but it uses like a quarter of the power.
Okay.
You know, so like if you're not always in a rush to wear like clean clothes, like it could really work for you. The awesome thing about it, I mean, there's so many cool things about that, but that will come in due time when we find the right one. But
they just look way nicer. Like honestly, like they got like, you know, the old school white paint, but now they got the stainless steel looking ones. Ooh, they look so nice.
Stainless, hell yeah.
They're looking official.
Yeah. I mean, so what do you think we're going, like, what do our savings look like?
What our savings look like?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, you know, we are looking Asian over here. I don't even really like that term Asian, but that's for another video, whatever, man. But the, you know what I mean? I'm American just as anybody else, man. I was born here, but whatever. So the thing is, let's look at some of these savings. So the thing is that water prices can vary very differently, and the thing is that the average price in the United States for water is going to be like what, like $0.0015 dollars per, you know, that's what?
Per gallon.
Yeah, like, you know, 1 to 2 tenths of a cent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in that case, the differential of being 27 gallons per wash, if we say that, you know, your family, maybe you do 1 to 2 washes per week, that means you're saving like how much, like $2 to maybe
$2 to $4.
$2 to $4
a year. Yeah. In just your water costs.
Yeah, but also remember that the $2 to $4 per, is that per year? We won't have $2 to $4 per year. But the thing is that some places actually have much higher water costs, and water costs are going up. like California, they have a huge drought. What if you live in a desert like Las Vegas? You know what I mean?
If you do your own rainwater catchment, there's other factors to consider, such as when your washing machine is taking in hot water. That hot water, you're using 4 times as much hot water. That hot water was created through your natural gas or your electricity. So that's a lot more electricity cost for you as well. Every time, we didn't factor that into our equation because we mostly wash clothes with cold water. But if you like that hot wash, that's a huge cost right there. And if we just factor in the water cost savings, yeah, sure, it'll take us. If you were gonna buy a new one, let's just say, you spend $500. There's a sale. You spend $500, and you're able to sell your old one for $50. What is that? $450 divided by 2. What's that?
Yeah, we get used. Yeah, we like to save that.
It's like 200. It's like 200 years to get your money back, right? But once you start equating all the other efficiencies that come in, your return on investment is probably a lot sooner. But I mean, 200. Hey, some of you watching this are probably gonna live to 200 years old, so you never know.
Honestly, but that's just for the average user. You know what I mean? Like, how many people live in cities? How many people live in those kind of, and you're in the summertime, you can have a drought type of situation. Also remember that because we are growing, lots of plants over here because we are Biosphere X, we use a lot of water. And the thing is that, if they decide to limit the amount of water that each household uses, this can be, once again, 20
issue.
Yeah, 27 gallons versus, that's the 40 gallons versus 13. That's
a huge.
That's dramatic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the average household,
I mean, one tray of microgreens could easily use the whole, like a gallon or even a gallon and a half, 2 gallons.
Right.
And it's in a week time.
Right.
So that's, it could add up, plus the washing machine and all this other stuff. And we definitely get dirty because you see us working all the time, cutting stuff up, you know what I mean? Sawing stuff up, like building stuff in the dirt, making things happen, Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. That's, that's just kind of a little update from us now, I think.
So what are some of the things like I remember that back in the days, like I'm kind of old school cat. Energy Star used to be on the appliances. Is that still a thing?
I think so. Last time I was in one of those big box stores, they kind of like took them off, which was really weird. I was like, where are these the yellow
I used to
tags?
see them, but I don't see them so much anymore. What
Right.
happened, right?
I don't know.
Well, I think that was a valuable thing. Let's talk about also. Maybe they're just so efficient that just,
Yeah.
they don't even need to do that.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But
Are there any brands that you prefer or any models that you just you looked into?
It's always
it's always changing. They come out with new.
It's always changing. Always coming out with stuff. I mean, obviously the Koreans.
Samsung, LG, right here. That's me. I know
are
those
the
brands.
most innovative.
Cool.
Shout out to Haier
All right.
as well. The Chinese brands.
Yeah. Haier, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Haier.
cool. I didn't even know that's how you pronounced it. That's cool.
Yeah. Sounds like higher.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Higher. But it's like a lot of the bells and whistles that are kind of built into these new machines now. Like they're trying to justify higher price points. I understand that. But
that's why you buy used.
That's why you buy used. Sure. But there's a lot of cool stuff coming out. A lot of innovative stuff that helps save even more water, helps save even more energy, and to get the same thing, what we want is clean clothes, right? And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm really into these more like Internet of Things, connected appliances.
That's why I gotta check out Tech Fluid. Like actually, it's the first time I did the wash over here, right? Because we're like living in like a new building over here. We're undergoing some serious reno here. We're actually in a historical building, but it's basically
we're updating the old to the new, but we're keeping a lot of the bones.
Yeah, and the first time I washed the clothes, it sucked out so much water that the water shut off because we have this actually device called Flow, which helps you to monitor how much water is going through your system. We have electronic monitors. We have so many things that we can monitor. It's very cool because
to keep our consumption patterns for us just to know. It's always good to like have feedback because right now a lot of our infrastructure are just black boxes, which is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I guess that was acceptable because sensors and interfaces were not economic for most people to have. Like
and we make decisions based off of data, not emotions. Yeah.
Well, that's what we hope.
Well, hopefully, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. I'm sure
ideal.
that if I was
That's
perfect, but it's definitely cool to have that information to really,
So I mean, so E is definitely going to be coming out with more overviews of the equipment that we use just in this kind of a big house.
That's correct.
We have a whole house energy monitor, as well as a water monitor, and there's going to just be more and more sensors around to help us make, even though this building is extremely old, hopefully give it new life and update its internals so that it's more comfortable and more efficient and more fun to live in.
You should see what he calls an old building. You see the back; it looks beautiful. I'll actually put a quick little thing. You'll see it looks great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks brand new look, which means old building, man. The place looks great, man.
Woo! A lot of
we
work.
got like the latest tech in here, man. This is like probably one of the most modern buildings on this block, if not like within like maybe even a half mile to maybe even a mile radius.
Yeah, we're trying. We have
Basically,
a lot
this
of
dude's
work.
competing against himself. He's got the other mouse with more electronic equipment in it. That's how it gets down. Biosphere X, baby. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Cool. That's right.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Biospherex.org. That's our website. Like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. And Ali, say what's up. There, look, she's giving the little the wave right here. Okay, Ali. Don't worry, she's here with us. Interview coming soon. All right, Ali. Look over here.
Ellie.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. See ya. Hey, thanks for checking us out again. Peace.
Peace.